Hey y'all, let's go and get on into it. Lil Nas X, Montero, video review.
We hide the parts of ourselves we don't want the world to see. We lock them away. We tell them no. We banish them. But here, we don't. Welcome to Montero. I caught it back. Been out in a while anyway. Was hoping smiles in my face. Romantic talking, you don't need your phone.
The snake approaches him. He's running from the snake. And the snake, to me, is temptation. When the snake does catch up to him, and it has like this third eye on the forehead, and he starts looking into the third eye, he's like mesmerized, and then he releases. So it's like, to me, it's like he gives in to temptation. This next part kind of threw me off because I was like, okay, he was just in the Garden of Eden. Now he is shackled, got on a pink wig, and he's standing in a court, look like. So to me, what I took from that is he fell from grace, he fell for temptation, and now he's being judged. Okay, I see why a lot of people are upset. Now, in the beginning, I thought he was Eve falling down. Eve being tempted in the garden. And then when he went to court, and then when you see him falling out of heaven, and you see a angel governing over this fall, I was like, okay, he's a fallen angel. He was in heaven. Child, I had to throw on my halo and wings after watching that one. Wow. Alright, so in this last part, he gives the devil a lap dance. He's thrown to the pits of hell, and while there, he seduces the devil. While seducing the devil, when the devil gets distracted, he breaks his neck and steals his crown. So now he is the new king of hell. I'm just like, wow. The visual effects, awesome. I fucking love it. The visual effects are awesome in this video. But the song has nothing to do with religion. So that makes me think, is he trying to be funny? It was kind of like, I wouldn't necessarily say like a blasphemy, but it was like, what is your point in doing this? Because he explained the song, and the song, he said he started writing that song after he met this guy that he really liked. Now, my thing is this. In the beginning of his video, he says, you know, we're not able to be ourselves due to backlash, and people are afraid to come out as who they truly are. Alright, so now that you have come out as being who you truly are, and it seems as though you've been embracing it. So the people that you've been having issues with, I'm guessing, are people in religion, telling you you're going to go to hell for your lifestyle and whatever else. So you decide to come out with the video depicting heaven and hell, angels falling and everything else. It just seems kind of like he's trying to be funny. Like he wanted all of this controversy. You want the backlash, okay? You putting yourself in a position for people to go off on your ass. So to me, you want the backlash. Now, you got a lot of conspiracy theorists out here, and people saying, oh, they pushing this homo agenda and you want people to be gay and blah 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 and all this other stuff or whatever. Nobody can make you into something that you ain't. A tiger can't change his stripes. And I watched the video with this one guy, and he was saying that the men like Lil Nas are the ones that try to push up on straight men and try to get them to convert. And you have a lot of men out here that fall for it and convert, and next thing you know, they gay. Okay, now I will say this is a very touchy subject. You know, people get in their feelings. You can say things that can hurt other people, and I don't want to hurt anybody. I love everybody. I feel like you don't have to explain anything to anybody. The only person you need to explain to is God, and that's it. You don't need to explain anything to anybody. No one can judge you but God. So you do what makes you happy at the end of the day. When you have a person that is an artist, all right, whether it be painting, whether it be singing, rapping, or whatever, these people are going to show sometimes maybe the darkest thoughts that they may have. Now, we all have dark thoughts. You can't say that you don't. I don't care if you're a preacher or whoever. You probably went out to eat with your wife one time, seen something fine, walk in the restaurant, and was like, damn. In my younger days, I would have told that up. You know what I'm saying? We all have, human beings have a dirty mind. Sometimes you'll be sitting there and something pop into your head and you'll be like, what the hell? What the hell? Why am I thinking, why did that pop into my head? You know? I mean, we gonna probably see a lot more crazy stuff coming out from Lil Nas and everybody else. I mean, look at Cardi B's situation. Use that as an example with the WAP. All right? Look at how much controversy was coming out from that. With her always talking about the whole shit and the stripper shit and stuff like that. But you have to think, this is the lifestyle she came from. That's who she is. Those are her thoughts. Her darkest thoughts is stripper and whole shit. Okay? So that's what she gonna come out with. Not saying that she's trying to push that on other people. And it could be that agenda out there, of course, trying to over-sexualize and push this on. And I'm a big conspiracy theorist. You know, the aliens, all that stuff. I'm in all of that. So I get what y'all talking about. All right? So, but my thing is, you can't always bring everything back to, he going to hell. He trying to get everybody else to go to hell with him and all this other list. You got people out there that believe God and the devil is the same person. You got people out there that have that type of belief. Who's to tell them that they're wrong? I mean, if God created us in his own image, a lot of y'all thinking, you know, eyes, nose, mouth. I'm more so thinking his character, you know, inside of him. So if God has light and he has dark within him, which he has to have both. If he created both, he created everything. So God created light, God created dark. I'm not saying that there's not an agenda to push certain things. I mean, there was an agenda with what? The gangster rap back in the day. They said first we had like the pop locking and all that stuff. You know, rap was pretty political when it first started out. It was a voice for blacks to have. Then it went to gangster rap, you know, and that influences a lot of people. We see the black on black crime. I call them the goons, the wannabe goon ass niggas in America. You know what I'm saying? So we see that. Now the homophobic agenda is being pushed, and that's what a lot of people are looking at. They're thinking like, okay, so now they're trying to push the homophobic agenda on people, you know. But I feel like this, like I said before, if it ain't in you, it ain't gonna come out of you. And you can't really come at people with, oh, the Bible says this, the Bible says that, because the Bible is diluted. I mean, I don't know how many translations I look up in the Bible. When I read the Bible, I'll sit and I'll look up the old translations, where it was translated from. Some of these translations I can't find. And most of them, the historians post, they'll tell you that a lot of translations were just added in. Because you had clergymen that were in charge of translating. And when you have some people that are in higher positions, they don't want to look as though they are incompetent or anything like that in any type of way. So guess what? They're going to make a translation for the things that they can't find a translation for. And that has been done a lot in the Bible, especially the New Testament. A lot of artists are going to dig from dark places. We are in a land of America, all right, where you have freedom of choice, freedom of thought, freedom of speech. In another country, it probably wouldn't fly because they're dictating you and telling you what to do and how to think. But over here, you're allowed to express the way that you want to think. Yeah, there may be backlash because you have people that have their own beliefs and morals that they follow. And they feel that you should follow the same morals and beliefs that they have. If there is an agenda out here being pushed and you believe that, then you need to be mindful. Be mindful of what you watch and what your kids watch. I didn't allow my son to have a phone until he was, 15? Getting ready to turn 16? I didn't want him having a phone earlier than that. Because I know that some of these sites, even gaming sites and things like that, are just perverted and all this crap just start popping up. And you don't know what your kid clicking on and looking at and watching. Most of y'all don't. Most of you don't even care. I mean, I be walking around here and I see little 4-5-year-olds with goddamn cell phones. What the fuck do you have a cell phone for in your 4 or 5? Now, if it's a flip phone, okay. Because you can't really look up nothing on no flip phone. That's a phone for you to have, for me to just call you and get in contact with you, and that is it. But these kids be having whole phones with the touch screen, everything, you know, full service. They can look up whatever the hell it is that they damn want. And then you wonder why your kids grow up goddamn perverted. And why they doing stuff they ain't got no business doing. Then half of y'all dilute your own kids. Most of y'all are put on fucking WAP or some shit that got a whole bunch of cuss words in it, you know, sexualization in it, and sit there and watch your kids dance and grind to the motherfucking song while you cheering them on. Y'all the damn worst. At the end of the day, it's not the people out there that's doing their music and their artistry and they just want to put it out there. You got stuff everywhere. Now, this video ended up being longer than what I thought. I end up ranting. Y'all know I be ranting. Those that watch me. So, basically, that's just pretty much my take on the situation. Just be mindful of what you watch. Be mindful of what your kids watch. It's up to you. You're the one raising them. Nobody else is. Okay? Stop getting your kids cell phones at fucking 3. Now, to those of you that have your own religion or, you know, your beliefs that you follow your beliefs, man. Like, follow it wholeheartedly if that's what you believe in. Do your research, though. Especially those of you that didn't necessarily choose your religion. It chose you. And you know what I mean by that. You were a child and this is something that you just grew up in. So that was my take on everything, and I like to try to give the benefit of the doubt, but with him now coming out with this shoe with blood in it, it just makes it all look like he's making a mockery of the whole entire thing, and he's doing it to get clout, get backlash, anything to get him any type of attention, get views, because those views is what pays. I just think he needs to express himself in a different way and not try to go down this religious road.